Hello everyone, my name is Grace Credo here to discuss about project management. The Project Management Institute defines in its Project Management Body of Knowledge, 5th edition, a project as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. The project management phases intersect with 10 knowledge areas. The knowledge areas include scope, time, cost, quality, human resources, communication, risk, procurement, and stakeholder management. Project manager is responsible for leading an entire project from beginning to the completion. The phases of project management includes initiation, planning, execution, control, and completion. A project needs a plan. A project plan, also known as project management plan, is a document that contains a project scope and objective. It is commonly represented in the form of Gantt chart to make it easy to communicate with stakeholders. A project manager doesn't work alone. A project team includes a project manager and other individuals who are involved in performing shared or individual tasks of project as well as achieving goals and objectives for the purpose of accomplishing the project and producing its results. A project is not possible without a budget. A project budget is the total projected cost needed to complete a project over a defined period of time, such as labor cost, material procurement cost, and operating cost. Budgeting is one of the core responsibilities of a project manager. Poor budgeting would result to the failure of a project. There are two budgeting methods in project management: the top-down budgeting process and the bottom-up budgeting. Top-down budgeting starts from the senior management level and works down to the lower level. This is usually faster, but allocations are not as realistic as bottom-up budgeting. Top-down budgeting process is usually based on the collective judgments and experiences of the higher management. Bottom-up budgeting starts at the department level. This may take longer than top-down budgeting, but is more likely accurate since the departments or reporting units are the ones preparing their own spending wish lists. Bottom-up budgeting gives more motivation to lower-level managers due to ownership of the budget. A good estimate of project cost is necessary to sustain a project budget. A good project budget includes labor cost, material cost, and operating cost. In most cases, budget is not allocated evenly. The amount of resources that can be allocated depends on the timing of the allocation as well as the total supply of resources available for allocation. Mainly, resources allocation concerns how we allocate specific limited resources to specific activities when there are competing demands for the same limited resources. Communication with the project team typically takes place in the form of project team meetings. Communication is vital in every project management. There are many ways to communicate with new technology right now. Virtual meetings are commonly used recently. Well, in project management, nothing is ever certain, so things don't always happen according to plan. A phase may not be completed in time to start the next phase. A project manager should always be ready to make changes on the project plan as needed. A change management plan helps manage the change process and also ensures control in the budget, schedule, scope, communication, and resources. The change management plan will minimize the impact a change can have on the business, employees, customers, and other important stakeholders. A very specific and often formal type of evaluation is known as a project audit. An audit would be necessary to save a project in some cases. A detailed audit can lead to discovery of shortcomings and reduce risk and uncertainty. The criteria commonly applied for deciding whether to terminate a project fall into categories. First, the degree to which the project has met its goals and objectives, and second, the degree to which the project qualifies against a set of factors generally associated with success or failure. A project is successful if it is completed on schedule, delivered and maintained within budget, met business requirements, and delivered the expected business value and return on investment. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.